Is it on? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we are going to talk about a very sensitive topic to a lot of people. Because I like to do that. Because people need to hear the truth, not what they want to hear. Okay, first of all, they teach you in school that there are rules and laws in place to prevent chaos. Okay, but there's actually people out there who don't care for that, who want chaos. They seem to think life's about being able to do whatever they want when they want without consequence. That's what there's a lot of people out there who believe that, sadly. But okay, that's the first issue. The second issue is that this government, country in the U.S., likes for people to believe and wants people to believe the mentality that, oh, bad things can happen at any second, any time. We need to be prepared. We need to take precaution. Something bad can happen to you anytime, any second, and that is not correct. Bad things will not happen to you unless you invite them, or unless you do something to influence them to happen to you. Okay? So, stop listening to what the government and what the news says. Okay? For example, okay, the whole thing with the whole car insurance thing, they teach you here in the U.S. that, oh, we have to pay car insurance because a wreck could happen, a car accident can happen anytime, any second. And like I said, that's not true. If you know how to drive and you know what you're doing, there should be no reason why you hit someone or somebody hits you if you know how to drive. There should be no reason why you should be anything involved with that if you know what you're doing. If you're not yapping on the phone, doing your makeup, if you're not playing with the radio, if you're watching all your mirrors and windows, there should be no reason why you hit someone or why someone hits you. There should be no reason if you know what you're doing. Okay, so the whole excuse that the state uses for paying insurance, it's stupid. It really is. An accident cannot happen any day, any second. Only if you, like I said, only if you do something to invite it. Okay, so that's just the mentality that this. That's just the mentality that this government wants to influence on its people, is that they want people to constantly live in fear. They want people here to constantly think that there's something out there to be afraid of, and there's nothing to be afraid of out there. Okay, so that's the first thing. The whole, when they make these rules and laws based off of fear, it's stupid. And I've actually told an officer before that insurance should not be necessary because, if you know how to drive, there should be no reason why you're in a wreck with somebody, technically speaking. There is no such thing as, oh, a wreck can happen any day. That's stupid. That's the fantasy that the government wants you to believe, that, oh, any bad thing can happen anytime. Okay, so, anyway, to get that all the way, let's move to the main issue. Okay, so I do not support abortion. I don't. I'm completely against it. I mean, if you don't want to have children, don't do it with somebody. That's simple. Okay? That's the whole purpose of why that exists. You doing it with somebody is so to produce children. That's the whole purpose. That's the only purpose it should be used for. So, there should be no reason why you would want an abortion unless you're intentionally trying to have a child. Okay? Now, as far as the whole... Okay, so... And you can't really say the whole excuse of, oh, there's things that happen like assault and rape. Well, again, rape should not happen if you don't invite it. Okay, so one of the things is that a lot of people don't understand is that if you invite attention, especially if it's negative attention, expect attention. Okay, females, if you're walking around like this, the mall like this, okay, expect us guys to look at you and say something to you, make a comment. Okay, and stuff like that, okay? It doesn't make any sense for you females to, look at us weird or call us weird when you're, literally walking around half naked, just a bra on. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to put up a sign on the side of the road and then get mad at people looking at the sign. I mean, if you don't want people, guys, look at you, drawing attention to yourself, okay, put some more clothes on. That's simple. Okay. So, from that, okay, I don't even understand why adults, parents, even allow their children to dress like that. I mean, I actually got into an conversation with a parent because I was looking at his daughter, and I told him, first of all, if there's an issue with with guys looking at her and saying stuff, making comments to her, okay, why is she dressed like that? Okay. Second of all, again, why is she dressed like that if she's only 14, 15? You don't, and I said to the dad of the girl, I said, well, you don't think it's perverted to let your teenage daughter to walk around with her boobs and stomach showing? You don't think it's perverted for her to be walking around like that? You don't think that doesn't make you a pervert for you letting your daughter dress like that? You exposing your daughter like that in front of everybody? That doesn't make you a pervert as a parent? I'm just a dude. I'm gonna look at girls. That's how I am. Okay, you on the other hand, that's more, you allowing your daughter to just walk around with a bra, that's more perverted than me looking at a girl. I mean, that's just natural. So, you see, people, they don't want peace because they invite their problems. All they want to do is they just want to do what they want when they want without consequence. They don't want to think about, if I do this, what will happen? If I do this, are people going to look at me? If I do this, is it going to invite attention? People don't even care to think about that. They don't care to do the right thing. They just want to do what they want to do without consequence. Okay? So, until people change that mentality, we will never establish world peace. Okay? So, just keep that in mind. There's no reason to hope for world peace if the people don't want to change. I tell people all the time, there's no reason to vote for president because the president's not the one that's going to change everything. It's the people. If the people don't care to be the change in the world, what difference does it make who the president is? So, anyways, back to the main point. Evil only happens to the people who allow it, who invite it. Okay? If you don't want to get raped or anything like that, okay, stop going out and getting drunk every weekend. Stop going out, dressing like a hoe with your, like this, half naked, okay? That simple. It should be simple mentality, simple logic. If you know females are more likely to, females are more likely to become a victim of abuse, rape, assault. If females are more of a victim to become females are more, sorry, I can't think of the word, but you get what I'm saying, right? If in this society, in this world, that females are more targets for victims than males are, females are more likely to be raped, attacked, assaulted. If you know that, why would you not place precautions for yourself? Okay? Why would you not say something like, oh, I'm not going to go out and drink. Oh, I'm not going to go out and do this. I'm not going to go to this place. I'm not going to go to this place at this hour. I'm not going to go here alone. I'm not going to go to this place at all. Why would you not set boundaries if you being a female, you're more likely to be, you're more exposed and more likely to become a victim? If you know that, why don't you apply these things? You see, that's how stupid people are. They don't care to do the right or logical thing. They want to do what they want to do with no consequence. Okay, and then they want to turn around and cry. Oh, we need to legalize abortion because there's rape. What? You're the one who went out and got raped. Evil does not just happen out of nowhere. You have to invite it. If females are more likely to become victims of things like rape and sexual assault and stuff like that. If you know that, why would you not place boundaries for yourself? Why would you not decide things like, oh, I'm not going to leave the house after 9 o'clock? Why would you not do that? That's just logical. If you just set boundaries, you wouldn't get raped. You wouldn't have to deal or think about getting abortion. You wouldn't have to consider all these things. Okay? And technically, no, it's not your body. The government owns you. Okay? And the government actually owns you. You're a piece of their property. You're a source of income to them. That's why you pay taxes, because you're their source of income. That's all the government sees you as, is just a source of income. You're a piece of property to them. Okay? So why would the government would want more children to grow up and pay more taxes? That's what the government wants. So, and humans are not here on this earth to just do what we want when we want without consequence. They teach you that in 4th grade. There's rules and laws placed for a reason. Everyone here has a specific role or a purpose to fulfill in this world. And if you don't understand that or care to be a part of that, then, I'm sorry, but you're a waste of space on this earth. If you don't care to be the positive change in this world, because there is, like I've said in a lot of other videos, there is no negative. There is no in between. You're either here to help change this world for the positive, or you're just a waste of space. There's no in between. There is no, oh, I just go to work, come home, and pay bills, and as long as it doesn't affect me going home and paying bills, it doesn't affect me. No, that's not the case. Because if you're not being the change, you're being a waste of space on this earth, and you need to question, why are you in this world if you don't care to be the positive change or the positive influence? But anyways, that's just all I have to say for this video. Evil does not happen just out of nowhere like this government wants you to believe. You have to do something to invite it. Like me, yes, I know, I have red hair, I have red clothes, I walk around with red all the time. People come up to me and they talk to me. Okay, I know that because I'm dressed in a way, I have an image that invites attention. I understand that. Same thing with you females. If you're dressed in a way that invites attention, okay, expect things to happen to you. Okay, it should be common sense. We're people, we're humans. Okay, so, but, like I said, you don't want evil to happen to you? Don't invite it. Place boundaries and rules for yourself so things will not happen to you. That's what a person with a brain would do. But heaven forbid people to use their brain. Okay, so yes, that's I guess all I have to say. Use your brain. Understand that there's rules and laws in place for a reason. Abortion's not the answer. Okay? A baby inside of a mother is a baby. It's not a fetus or a body part. Okay? It's a living being just like you. So by wanting an abortion, that's just like me walking up to a child, a 2-year-old child, and putting a gun to his face and shooting him. Not even giving him the chance to live or witness life. The greatest thing that there is, which is life. That's the same thing. So, technically, you promoting abortion makes you a murderer, technically. Because you're murdering innocent children before they even have a chance to live. To experience this life. Experience the great things in life. You're not giving them a fair chance. So, abortion's wrong. Girls, put some more clothes on if you don't want people looking at you. Okay? Parents, raise your children right. That's the main issue why we have so many issues in this world, because parents, they don't raise their children right. Okay? Parents are the biggest influence in a child's life. Children are going to listen to a lot of resources, a lot of information, but they're mainly going to listen to their parents. Okay? So like I said, it's the parents that are not raising their children right that's making this society and this world a terrible place. Okay? So parents, y'all need to do your job and raise your children right. Teach your daughters to, how to make these rules that they follow to where nothing bad happens to them. Okay? Teach them to put more clothes on. Okay? Males, parents, teach your sons that they need to finish school and all that before they even think about, doing anything with any female. Set rules for your sons, set rules for your females, and make them follow them. That's how we have a better place, is if parents do their job, not just let their children do what they want. Because like I said, that's not why we're here on this earth. We're not here to do what we want, whatever we want, without consequence. Okay? That's just chaos. Okay? So, the change is with y'all. I mean, I'm speaking here, but this is all I can do is to speak. I can't actually make you do nothing. It's your decision to be the change. So, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video because I have other things to do today. I'm going to do more videos because this is when I'm going to start doing more videos. I'm not going to work anymore. So, thank you for watching. This is my opinion. Okay, you can leave comments, but what I said is the truth. Okay, the change starts with you. Evil's not going to happen as long as you don't invite it. As long as you take precautions not to invite it. Evil's not going to happen to you. But thanks for watching. Subscribe, like,